Just confirm whether we are live now. Yes, I think we are live now. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Just confirm whether I'm audible and visible to all of you. Just confirm me that. Ashima and Mahalakshmi. Yes, wonderful. Good evening to one and all. I CA Pratik Neve welcome all of you to Zest Learning for CA Final Indirect Tax classes. How are you all doing? I hope you all are doing wonderfully well. So friends, in today's session of ours, we will discuss pending questions of input tax credit TYK from our CA module. Are you all ready for that? Yes, sir. Of course, we are ready for that. So we will not leave any question unturned. Going to question number 4. Are you all there? On fourth question, yes, sir. There is a garment factory which is receiving a government order for making uniforms for a commando unit. So we are talking about this garment factory being a supplier. It is receiving a government order for making uniforms for a commando unit, means army. The supply is exempt from tax. So basically this supply is exempt from tax under notification issued under section 11. So in short, this factory is going to be one of the supply which is exempt. The fabric is exclusively procured for such supply. So fabric means main raw material is taken exclusively for this exempt supply. So on that fabric which is bought to do this exempt supply, you cannot take any ITC because it will be inputs used only in making exempt supply. Getting my point? But thread and lining materials for the collars are the ones which are used for other taxable products of the factory as well. So in short, there is one other raw material collars and all that is used for both exempt supply as well as taxable supply. So on this, whatever is the GST, can I say of that GST, you know, there will be a common credit. Yes, sir. There is a ITC. In that ITC, this part will be used in this part will be not allowed. Used in this part will be allowed. Do you all agree with me? Yes. The ITC on thread and lining material procured in July is 5,000 and 15,000 respectively. This is the ITC given. So total ITC is 5,000 plus 15,000, that is 20,000 rupees. You cannot take ITC of full 20,000 rupees. You will have to not allow to the extent used in exempt supply. But let us check now. The turnover exclusive of taxes of other products of the factory and exempted uniform is 4 crore and 1 crore respectively. Means of exempt uniform 1 crore is the turnover and taxable supply is 4 crore. So can I say this ITC of 20,000 is used for making 5 CR? turnover? Yes. So how much is towards this 1 CR? Check. 20,000 into 1 by 5. So what is 20,000 into 1 by 5? 20,000 into 1 by 5 is 4,000. So 4,000 will be not eligible. In short, how much will be eligible? So eligible ITC will be 20,000 minus 4,000, that is 16,000. Do you all agree with me on this? Absolutely. So Ashima is saying yes, she has understood. What about Mahalakshmi ji? This is your question number 4, isn't it? Check. 16,000 will be eligible credit for the month of July, because ineligible credit is 4,000. So ineligible credit of 4,000 will be reversed in GSTR 3B, means that much ITC will not be availed, and credit attributable to exempt supplies was, as we discussed, 20,000 multiplied by 1 CR upon 5 CR, that is 4,000. Is it absolutely clear to all of you? This amount to be disallowed, we have decided as per rule 42. Yes. So friends, can I give it to you as compulsory homework? Yes or no? Today some of the questions will be homework for you. Is it clear? Shall we go ahead? Yes sir. Go to fifth question now. Shall we go to fifth question? So whatever 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 we have studied, we will be encountering questions based on that today. The TYK questions, they will be mixed bag. Okay, let's see how much we can do in 2 hours. Mostly we should be able to complete, but let's see. Ceramity Limited has following units. There is a factory in Tumkur. Do you know Tumkur? It is a city, it is a smart city in Karnataka. It is 70 kilometers from Bangalore. I am associated with Tumkur for taking few lectures for CA Intermediate, DT as well as IDT. So yes, very close to my heart again. So factory in Tumkur, Karnataka, turnover of 27 CR in FY 23-24. Hyderabad, Telangana, 1 CR in FY 23-24. Chennai, 2 CR in 23-24. Ceramity Limited's corporate office functions as ISD. It has to distribute ITC of 9 lakhs for the month of May 24. So friends, you have to distribute 9 lakhs in the ratio of 27:1:2. But there is a one small twist in the tail. It is that out of this, means out of 9 lakhs, invoice involving tax of 3 lakhs pertains to technical consultancy for Tumkur unit. So friends, Tumkur unit will get 3 lakhs. It will be allocation. So remaining is 6 lakh. So distribute 6 lakh in the ratio of 27:1:2. So can you give to the Tumkur unit first? 6 lakh into 27 by 30. So what is 6 lakh into 27 by 30? 5 lakh 40,000. So 5.4 lakh. So total which went to Tumkur is 8.4 lakhs. Do you agree with me? Yes. How much will go to Hyderabad? 1 by 30. Can you do 1 by 30? 1 by 30 you will do of that 6 lakh. Do 6 lakh divided by 30. Hyderabad unit will get 20,000 and Chennai unit will get 6 lakh divided by 30 into 2, 40,000. Are you all getting these figures? So check. So it's okay even if you don't know this rule, but you know this is as per section 20. Input service distributor is distributing the ITC. So what will happen? As discussed, 3 lakh will be attributable or allocated only to Tumkur unit. Clear? And then balance 6 lakhs. How you get balance 6 lakh? 9 lakh minus 3 lakh. So balance 6 lakh have to be distributed among Tumkur unit and Hyderabad and Chennai unit in proportion of the turnover in the previous FY. Okay, so Tumkur unit will get 6 lakh into 27 by 30. Then Hyderabad unit will get 6 lakh into 1 by 30 and Chennai unit will get 6 lakh into 2 by 30. And to distribute this Siramity Limited should issue ISD invoices. How they will distribute? So to distribute, the input service distributor will give a document. So that document I am calling as ISD invoices from GST and obtained separately. All of you know that GST number, GST identification number, that is registration, has been taken separately for the ISD for distributing ITC as calculated to the above units. It should be clearly indicated in the invoices that the same is issued only for the distribution of ITC. So friends, with this, can I give you this also as homework? Because calculation is absolutely simple. Do you promise me to do question number 4 and 5 as homework? Shall we go ahead, friends? Yes. Sixth we had done that day. Seventh we should do now. Are you ready for the seventh? State conditions. Obviously homework. You have to just state the condition that need to be followed by an ISD. Did you understand? Seventh question. Conditions that need to be followed by ISD for distribution of credit. Let's read it once. What are the conditions to be followed by ISD in order to distribute the credit? So as we know, ISD is required to obtain separate registration. Secondly, so this all is given in section 20 of CGST Act. Credit can be distributed to recipients of credit against ISD invoice. You have just now seen that ISD invoice will have to be issued. Of course, the amount of credit distributed shall not exceed the amount of credit available for distribution. Obviously, now, in our example just now, we distributed 9 lakh, isn't it? We cannot distribute beyond 9 lakh. Credit related to an input service must be distributed only to the particular recipient to whom that input service is attributable. Means the allocation that we do. If the input service is attributable to more than one recipient, what will you do? The relevant ITC is distributed pro rata, means on the basis of some proportion to such recipients in the ratio of turnover of the recipient in a state UT to the aggregate turnover of all recipients to whom input service is attributable and which are operational during the current year. ITC pertaining to input services which are common for all the units is to be distributed to all the recipients in the ratio of turnover. Difference between fifth and sixth point is that in fifth point it was not all units which were involved in taking this service. For example, in yesterday's question, in one of the point you distributed only to two of the units in the ratio of 3:4. Do you remember? Yes. But in one of the case you distributed amongst all the units. Getting it? So fifth point was distributing between not all units but few units which are existing and which have availed that particular service. And sixth point is distributing the ITC amongst all the units. So please let me know if you have understood the difference. Then ITC available for distribution in a month, mind you, shall be distributed in the same month. So ITC for May will be distributed in May itself. You cannot distribute it in June. Did you understand? So for a particular month, ITC should be distributed in that month itself. Both ineligible and eligible ITC are to be distributed separately. Do you remember our yesterday's example? Ineligible ITC, or you can say blocked credits of 17.5 also we have distributed as ineligible ITC. ITC of CGST, SGST, UTGST and IGST are to be distributed separately. But you know, ITC of CS and UTGST in respect of recipient located in same state or UT, it will be distributed as CGST, SGST, UTGST respectively. But what about ITC of CGST, SGST, IGST in respect of recipient which is located in a different state? Then that will go as ITC of IGST. Yes, so all will say in the chat window IGST. So ITC of CES or UTGST as the case may be with respect to unit which is in different state than the state of ISD will be distributed as ITC of IGST. Is the point clear? We have applied all these points yesterday. And ITC on account of IGST will be distributed as IGST. So, can we tackle this successfully? Yes, sir. Absolutely. And if possible, we will do it as homework as well. So, these three questions today we have understood. Now, show us ninth question. If you are all ready for ninth question, say 9 in the chat window. Because ninth question will be done in a minute. If you are ready with calces. All my recorded batch students are following it. All those watching on YouTube, are you following it? Yes. On 25th August, so see, when lot of data is given, I'll see what is the ultimate question asked. It is with reference to 18.6. So basically I gave you 7th question also. No? Okay. With reference to 18.6, Mahalakshmi ji, determine amount payable, if any, by so and so company at the time of sale of machine where the applicable GST is IGST, which is at 18%. So do you agree that it is question of sale of capital goods on which ITC has been availed. So what is the total ITC availed? So on 25th August, Agarwal and Agarwal, a registered supplier of taxable goods located in Bengaluru, Karnataka, purchased one machine. Machine means capital goods for 12,39,000 including IGST. All of you sitting with Calci, take on your Calci 12,39,000. Do you agree that 12,39,000 is equal to 118? So 18, that is GST will be how much? So into 18 divided by 118. Are you getting 1,89,000? Yes, but you will not need to pay full 1,89,000. See what has happened. From one of the supplier of Maharashtra who issued the invoice on the same date. Agarwal and Agarwal received the machine on the same day and availed ITC. So they have availed ITC of this 1,89,000. Agarwal and Agarwal used the machine in the process of manufacture of taxable goods. So machine is used in the process of manufacture of taxable goods. However, Agarwal and Agarwal sold this machine to Suresh Kumar of Andhra Pradesh on 20 August of next year. Friends, 20 August of next year means how many quarters? So let's calculate quarters systematically. Check. 25th August you bought it. So immediately ending quarter is of 30 September. After 30 September, 31st December, then 31st March, then 30th June. Still you have not sold. Then 30th September. So there is a part of this quarter also and part of this quarter also. Very good. 5 quarters. 5 into 5. Are you getting 25%? So less 25% of 1,89,000. Are you getting 141,750? So now you will have to pay 141,750 or the transaction value 7,50,000 into 18%. What is 7,50,000 into 18%? It is 135. You will have to pay whichever is higher. So final answer is 1,41,750. Did you all understand? Yes, no? Check. 141,750 and 135. You will pay whichever is higher. Friends, simple enough. Are you getting it clearly? Will you be easily able to do it? Very good. 10th is already done. Can I focus on 11th question now? If all of you are ready, I will focus on 11th question. Write 11 in the chat window. Amazing question. 11th is really amazing question. Shall we start? Have you written 11 in the chat window? Yes, sir. Ashima is saying done. I hope Mahalakshmi ji is also ready. Yes, she is also ready. With help of information given below in respect of manufacturer for the month of September, you have to compute ITC credited to e-credit ledger for the month. Also compute ITC to be added to the output tax liability for the month of September, ignoring interest if any. So why will you add back ITC to output tax? You will add back ITC to output tax if it is ineligible, isn't it? So see, subject to information given above, assume that all other conditions necessary for availing ITC have been fulfilled. Let's start. There is a outward supply given of taxable goods. There is a outward supply given of exempt goods. There is a total turnover. Fine. But I want to check how much ITC should be credited to e-credit ledger. So I will focus on my inward supplies. Now capital goods used exclusively for taxable outward supply. Friends, exclusively for taxable outward supply. Please take it. You have to take it. Isn't it? Capital goods exclusively for exempt outward supply. Don't take it. It is exclusively for exempt outward supply. And again, capital goods, but it is used for both taxable and exempt outward supply. Please take. First take. Then don't. Then you have to do some operation after that. So how much you are taking? You are taking 6,200. Do you agree with me? If all of you have got till 6,200, let me know. But you have to add to the output tax. You have to add to the output tax some amount. Okay. What amount you have to add to output tax? That we have to discuss now. Okay. You will have to add to output tax how much amount, that we will have to discuss. One of the student is saying 8,000. I mean, I did not get you what 8,000 you are saying, Ashima ji. Ashima ji, is that 8,000 a typo, or do you want to express some figure? So, if you remember the rule for capital goods, do you agree with me that 4,200, which is used for both taxable and exempt supply, it is of capital goods. So 4,200 is for 60 months. So how much is for 1 month? So do 4,200 divided by 60. So are you getting 70 rupees for this month of, whichever month it is, September? Out of this 70 rupees, friends, out of the 70 rupees, how much is going towards taxable supply? 70,000 is of taxable supply, 40,000 is of exempt supply. So friends, to this extent, it will be not allowed. So can you do 70 multiplied by 40,000 upon 70,000? This also you cut. So can you do 70 divided by, into 40,000 upon 110,000. So can you do 70 divided by 11 into 4? Or you do 70 divided by 110 into 40. You do 70 divided by 110 into 40. That is better. Can you tell me how much you are getting? 70 divided by 110 into 40. Are you getting 25.45? So 25.45 you are disallowed. Getting it may seem odd figure, but I hope you understood the logic. We take first entire amount of ITC on CG, which is used for both exempt as well as taxable supply. First we take in e-credit ledger. After taking it in e-credit ledger, we disallow for each month. So for this month, how much we are disallowing? For this month, we are disallowing 25.45. I hope all of you understood it. Ashima ji, it is 25.45. Please mind it, because it was 70 rupees. Please let me know, both of you, whether you have understood it or not. Eagerly waiting for your reply in the chat window. So see this. First, you give reply in the chat window. Then we will go ahead, friends. Understood, na? Sure. We have done one question based on this. Wonderful. Both of you are saying understood. Quite sure that recorded batch students have also understood this. Will you do it as homework or do you want to do it right now? As you say, I will abide by that. Please tell me. Would you like to complete it post class or will you like to complete it in class itself right now? As you wish, friends. We have discussed this in detail. Homework, wonderful. So it is your question number 11. Going ahead, 12th question. Can we start with 12th question? X, manufacturer of roofing sheets. But let's see what is the question asked. Compute ITC credited for the month of June to the e-credit ledger and net GST payable from e-cash ledger by X for the month of June. Rate of GST is 18%. Ignore CGST, SGST, IGST and provisions of 86B for the sake of simplicity. That's fine. So, subject to information given above, assume that all other conditions necessary for availing ITC have been fulfilled. All the purchases are made from registered suppliers. Did you understand? Let's see. X, a manufacturer of roofing sheets, is having 1,60,000 as opening balance of ITC for the month of June. Nice. That's the opening balance. He provides following information pertaining to goods and services procured during the month of June. Input tax on raw material is 40,000. So you will avail 40,000. The raw material is used for both taxable and exempt supplies. Can I say 40,000 is common ITC? Yes, sir. Input tax on catering service. Anyways, you can never avail ITC on catering service. And further, it was used in housewarming ceremony. So personal use. So anyways, no ITC. You know it is blocked as per 17.5b. Input tax on raw material used exclusively means only for exempt supplies. Again, no ITC. Input tax on cosmetic and plastic surgery. Thank you very much. No ITC. Isn't it? Are you getting it? Block credits. Taxable turnover for the month of June is 60 lakh. Friends, taxable turnover is 60 lakhs. Why it would be given to you? There is only one problem. ITC on raw materials 40,000 is common. I did not get you. Two section attracted means. Okay. In this second point, you are saying that two block credits are attracted. Yes, 17.5B and 17.5G. You are absolutely correct. Okay, now what is the problem is overall ITC that you can take is this 160 opening, of course, plus 40. 2 lakh you can take, but how much will be added back to output tax? So if you observe the third point, it is saying input tax on raw material used exclusively in manufacture of exempt supplies. Exempt supplies are of 2 lakhs. That hint is given. Getting it? So in short, I understood that taxable supply in the given question is 60 lakh and exempt supply is 2 lakh. So total is 62 lakhs. In short, 40,000 worth of raw material are used for 62 lakhs. So how much for that 2 lakhs? So 40,000 into 2 divided by 62. Are you getting 1290? So do you agree that 1290 cannot be allowed? 1290 should not be allowed. So 1290 should be added to output tax because 1290 relates to that part which is exempt. Yes, all of you understood now? Means in your e-credit ledger you took 40,000, but out of that 40,000, 1290 should not be allowed. Yes. So what you do now? You have to calculate GST payable also. So on 60 lakhs, you have to pay GST of 18%. So do on your calci 60 lakh into 18%. How much is 60 lakhs into 18%? Are you getting 10 lakh 80,000? In that 10 lakh 80,000, add 1290. Are you getting 10 lakh 81,290? From this 10 lakh 81,290, you will minus 2 lakhs. Which 2 lakhs? Opening balance 160 plus ITC for the month 40,000. So your net GST payable will be 881,290. Did you all get 881,290? Check. Did you all understand? And then lot of notes. If you are done with understanding this, say D in the chat window. Easy, isn't it? One more way to look at it is like this. Take on your calci 40,000. From 40,000 you minus 1290. That will not be allowed. You will get 38,710. Isn't it? In that you add 1,60,000 opening. So 198,710 will be net ITC allowed. 198,710. What you can do? 10,80,000 minus 198,710. You will get same answer. 8 lakh 81,290. Did you understand? Eat it like this or like this. It is one and the same. Are you understanding it 100%? Shall we go ahead? Do you want to do it now or as compulsory homework? I know what you are going to say. So I am writing it as compulsory homework. Whenever you are given an option, you select that option only. Isn't it? And I am also okay unless multiple calculations are involved. I am also okay to give it as homework to you. Have you all understood till this point? May I go ahead to 13th question? Yes. Sarani Weavers at Pune, Maharashtra is a registered ISD. Very good. So ISD is in Maharashtra and intends to distribute ITC for the month of March. So distribution of ITC by ISD. So please apply section 20 provisions. Okay. The following are details available for distribution. Ganganagar branch, which is in Rajasthan, turnover is given of the last quarter. So 10 lakh, 5 lakh, 15 lakh, 20 lakh. 10, 5, 15, 15, 15, 30, 40, 50. Overall turnover is 50 lakhs. Clear? And last column is ITC specifically attributable to the branch. So what will you do? You will give it to that specific unit, that is that specific branch. Isn't it? I am of I am of Maharashtra as ISD, and this ITC of IGST, CGST, SGST is to be distributed to person in another state. So friends, it will be all given as IGST. So distributed as IGST will be 12,000 plus 3,000 plus 3,000. Do you agree? Full 18,000 will be distributed as ITC of IGST. Yes, sir. Madhugiri branch nil, so no problem. Kosala branch UP nil, so no problem. Mumbai branch, in Mumbai branch, I can give it as it is because ISD is in Maharashtra only. Friends, have you understood till this point? Now comes ITC available on inputs used commonly for all branches. So friends, give CGST, SGST, IGST as it is to the Maharashtra unit. How much will you give to Maharashtra unit? So Maharashtra's turnover is 20 lakhs out of total turnover of 50 lakhs. So take on your calci 60,000 into 20 or 2 by 5. Sorry, 60,000 into 2 by 5. 24,000 will go to Maharashtra unit as ITC of CGST. Same 24,000 as SGST. And then do 1,20,000 into 2 by 5. So it will be 48,000. Did you get it, all of you? Friends, no response from your side from lot of time. I hope you are calculating it. Yes, sir, we are calculating it. And then you will distribute to Rajasthan, Karnataka and UP branch. Entire thing will go to them as ITC of IGST. Take total, it is 240. 60 plus 60 plus 120. So do 240 into how much for 240 you have got, no? You have already given for Maharashtra. Now check for Rajasthan, Karnataka, UP. Of course, considering Maharashtra also. So for Rajasthan it is 5 by 50. Why 5 by 50? 5 lakh is the turnover out of 50 lakhs. So 2 lakh 40,000 into 5 by 50. Then friends, 2 lakh 40,000 into Karnataka. My bad. Rajasthan was 10. So into 10 by 50 was Rajasthan. Karnataka is 5 by 50. And Kosla branch is 15 by 50. Did you all understand? So what figures you are getting? 2,40,000 divided by 50 into 10. I am getting different figure. Ashima ji. I am getting 48,000 for Rajasthan. For Karnataka's unit, I am getting 2,40,000 divided by 50 into 5. 24,000. And for UP unit, I am getting 2,40,000 divided by 50 into 15. 72,000. These are the figures I am getting. Is it clear to you, Ashima ji? I am not getting what 120 you have calculated. Maybe that was for earlier one. I don't know. But I hope all of you got these figures. What about you, Mahalakshmi ji? And what about recorded batch students? Check. If you want, check. See this. Total, so it is as per section 20. That your 120 I did not get, Ashima ji. Total GST credit C plus S plus I of 18,000 specifically attributable to Ganganagar branch will be distributed as IGST of 18,000 only to Ganganagar branch, since recipient and ISD are located in different states. I am talking about this 18,000. We are on same page in Ashima ji. Your 120 has given me some tension. So please clarify that for me. Then IGST credit of 150, 15 CGST credit and HGST credit of 15 specifically attributable to Mumbai branch, Maharashtra, will be distributed as IGST credit of 1,50,000, CGST credit of 15,000 and HGST credit of 15,000 respectively. Only to Mumbai branch. Why? Because recipient is located in the same state in which ISD is located. I am talking about this 150, 15, 50. Okay, got it. Ashima did calculation mistake, but now it is corrected and her concepts are clear, isn't it? CGST credit of 60,000, HGST credit of 60,000 and IGST credit of 120 have been distributed amongst 3 branches and Mumbai branch, Maharashtra, in proportion of their turnover of last quarter. How much Ganganagar branch is getting? 48,000. Madhugiri branch 24,000. Okay. Now one of the unit was doing exam supply but no problem. So Madhuberi Karnataka branch uses input services to manufacture exempt product. Doesn't matter. Yesterday also we have seen this. If one of the branch is doing exempted supply, doesn't matter. You still have to distribute ITC. Isn't it? So 48, 24, 72. Check. We have done it that way only. 48, 24, 72. Yes, sir. And Mumbai branch will get it as follows. 24, 24, 48. And last month's ITC or last year ITC cannot be distributed right now. You have seen that for that month you should distribute immediately. Is it absolutely clear to all of you? The entire solution is clear. Can I write in list of your compulsory homework? Don't think that sir is giving so many homeworks. It is after solving proper questions in the class. While discussing the topic, we have properly solved questions in the class. This is for the extra practice that we are doing. Shall we go ahead? Once you are ready, say 15 in the chat window and tick mark 15 because 15 is absolutely with same figures. So I need not do 15th. It is a question of 18(1)(b). You can just tick mark 15th. You will remember these figures also. It is similar to our 12th or 13th question that we had done. Then I want to go to 16th question. Really one of the beautiful questions I have found in the module is this 16th question. When you are ready for 16th, say 16 in the chat window. Really beautiful question. See, B&D company, a partnership firm registered in Nagpur, Maharashtra. So I am talking about a firm in Maharashtra. Is a wholesaler. So I am talking about trader, wholesaler of taxable product P and product Q which is exempted by way of a notification. The firm supplies these products only in the eastern part of Maharashtra. In short, there is only intra-state supply done. All the procurements of the firm are from suppliers registered under regular scheme. Means all purchases are from person who has opted for section 9, who is paying tax as per section 9. Is it clear till this point? Yes. The firm pays tax, showstopper. Firm is paying tax under composition scheme. Okay. B&D company has furnished following details with respect to its turnover, okay, exclusive of taxes, and stock, exclusive of taxes. See, you know that exempt supply also forms part of turnover. Yes or no? Yes. But first let's see what's the question asked. Question after giving so much information is that all the above amounts are exclusive of taxes, that's fine. Compute ITC to be credited to e-credit ledger. So ITC eligibility is asked to you of B&D company when it exits composition scheme. In short, it is moving from section 10 to section 9 and it is becoming liable to pay tax under regular scheme. So you know you have to calculate ITC admissible in special circumstances as per 18(1)(c). Make suitable assumptions wherever required. Stock is valued at cost price. Did you understand, all of you? Very nice question. Okay, friends, I want to ask you one thing. You are who? Manufacturer or trader? You are a trader. How did you understand? Because you are a wholesaler, means you will buy that items P and Q and sell them. Okay, isn't it? Another question is, when will your composition scheme lapse? When will your composition scheme lapse? Your composition scheme will lapse when your aggregate turnover will exceed 150 lakhs. Yes. So check, what was your turnover for quarter ending June? Isn't it 77 lakh 65,000? You are still enjoying composition scheme. Okay, let Q be exempt. But see, this is taxable, this is exempt. But exempt supply also forms part of aggregate turnover. Isn't it? Now do one thing. Calculate your turnover, cumulative turnover ending the quarter of 30th September. So in short, I want till 30th September. So take on your calci 77 lakh 65,000 plus 50 lakhs plus 17 lakhs. Can you tell me, are you getting? So if I say for this it is 67 lakhs, if you take both total, are you getting 1 crore 44 lakh 65,000? Are you getting that? 1 crore 44 lakh 65,000. So still you are in composition scheme. Now what has happened? Particulars of stock are given. That's fine. I don't have to do anything with stock as on 30th June. Forget it. I don't have to do anything. I don't know what I have to do actually. But 30th June stock is not necessary. I don't know what will happen with respect to these two stocks given. Entire stock of product P and Q available with the firm as on 30th September is purchased during said half year except a consignment of product P. Product P means taxable, valuing 3 lakhs, which was purchased in April month of preceding FY. Means friends, 1 year has lapsed, yes or no, from date of purchase, yes or no. So it's an old stock of rupees 3 lakhs. The said stock could not be sold during the month of October. Okay, in the current FY, in the month of October, no purchases were made. In October, no purchases were made and products were sold with a margin of 20% on sales value. Okay, so if sale value is 100, then profit is 20 and cost is 80. Do you understand? The exact, sorry, not exact, extract. The extract of only bill book maintained by the firm showed the following details. So why I said it is amazing question, because it's very practical. When you are in composition scheme, you will maintain least possible documents. But yes, you are maintaining the sales bill book. So you have already reached 1 crore 44 lakh 65,000, isn't it? Your first October sale is of 2 lakhs. So now you reached how much? Now you reached 1 crore 46 lakh 65,000. Countdown has begun. Your composition scheme is going to lapse. This on 1st October 1 lakh 33,000. Yes, now you have reached how much? Now have you reached 1 crore 47 lakh 98,000? 2nd October 67,000. Have you now reached 1 crore 48 lakh 65,000? Yes. 3rd October. Acha, but you should take off these also, na? Q also. Oh, I should take off Q also. Fine. Take off Q also. 3,000 plus 5250 plus 39,250. 47,500. So friends, this is of all Q. So I am going to get 1 crore 49 lakh 12,500. Till what date? Till what date? Till 2nd October I am getting that much. Okay. Till 2nd October I am getting that much, friends. On 3rd October now, yes, I have done of 58,750. So plus 58,750. How much? Yes, now I am exceeding. In short, do you agree that on 3rd October I am going to shift from section 10 to section 9? Do you agree? See, 1 crore 44 lakh 65,000 plus 2 lakh 3,000 plus 138 250 plus 1 lakh 6,250. And now on 3rd October 92,500. Yes. Do you agree? So I should check the stock as on 2nd October's day end. Do you agree with me? I should check ITC with respect to stock as on 2nd October's day end. Do you all agree with me? Have you all understood why 2nd October? First tell me that. So see, we have crossed 1 crore 50 lakhs on 3rd October. So the firm will pay tax under regular scheme, that is section 9, from 3rd October. So now we should take and check stock as on 2nd October. All of you with me? See, Q is not making sense, only P is making sense. Yes or no? Only P is making sense because only P's purchase I will be eligible to claim as ITC, because Q is anyways exempt. So buying Q and selling Q is out of question. So I should check before 2nd October you have been given some stock. Yes. So you have been given stock as on 30th September. So yes, this is the closest stock given to you. So please take that of 10 lakh rupees, that is of P. Don't take off Q for calculation. Did you understand? But I'm not bothered, with 30th September stock. I want stock as on 2nd of October. So there are no purchases done. Do you agree with me? There are no purchases done. It's given there in the question. But sales are done na? On 1st and 2nd of October. Some sales are done. Do you agree with me? Some sales are done on 1st and 2nd October. Do I know those sales done of product P? Can you take total of those sales? 2 lakh plus 133 plus 67. Check this. 2 lakh plus 133 plus 67. But these are the sales figure, but you don't have any tension. Sales are of 2 lakh plus 133 plus 67. Sales are of 4 lakh into 80% is its cost. So 3 lakh 20,000 is the cost. Yes or no? So from 10 lakh you minus the cost of goods sold 320. So you will have a stock of 680. But don't forget, you cannot take ITC of stock on 680 because that 680 includes 3 lakhs which is old. Yes or no? So you cannot take ITC on it as per 18.2. So you can take on 380. So 380 multiplied by, yes friends, 9% each, CGST and SGST. So you can take ITC of 34,200 each as per 18.1C. If you have understood this, say you in the chat window. Isn't it amazing question? Really well played ICI. Amazing question. Waiting for you in the chat window. All recorded batch students also will let me know how is the question by doing a WhatsApp to me. You know my WhatsApp number. Yes friends, waiting for you in the chat window. Yes, Mahalakshmi is saying understood. What about Ashima ji? Next, 17th question. Can I go to 17th question? Probably the last one for today. Yes, we have come to end of the session. Last question for today, 17th. Then I am going to give you one for self-solving and we are going to discuss it in next session. That is the 20th question. Or do you want to do now only? As you wish. Okay, first let's do 17th, then go ahead. Lot of homework I have given you. In the homework, I have to add 16th question also. Have I forgot adding any question? 14, 15 to you had done earlier only, na? Yes. 15th you don't have to do. Absolutely same like 15th we have done. Chalo. Go to 17th. In 17th, what is asked to you? First check that there is XYZ Private Limited, so manufacturing company registered under GST in the state of UP. It manufactures two taxable products, alpha and beta, and one exempt product, gamma. On 1st October, while product beta got exempted, alpha, beta, gamma. Now point is, beta has got exempted as on 1st October. Beta got exempted through an exemption notification. Exemption available on gamma got withdrawn. So in short, gamma has become taxable and alpha was taxable from earlier only. Turnover inclusive of taxes of alpha, beta and gamma in the month of October was 9 lakh, 10 lakh and 6 lakh respectively. So you can see total turnover is 25 lakhs. Clear? XYZ Private Limited has furnished following details. What is the question asked? Amount of ITC to be credited. Amount of ITC to be credited to e-credit ledger for the month of October. Amount of aggregate value of common credit. Common credit attributable to exempt supplies. GST liability of the company payable through e-cash ledger for the month of October if opening balance is nil. Assume that all procurements made by company are from same state. Are from states other than UP. So can I say all purchases you have got GST, which is IGST? Can I say that? Yes. Similarly, company sells all its products in states other than UP. That means on outward supply you will have IGST. Rate of IGST is 18%. Subject to information given above, assume that all other conditions necessary for availing ITC have been fulfilled. Ignore interest, if any, and make suitable assumptions wherever required. Did you all understand the question? Yes. Let's go ahead. Machine U is purchased on 1st October for being used in manufacturing of all three products. So friends, 36,000 is common credit. Next, machine V purchased on 1st October for being used in manufacturing alpha and gamma. So friends, alpha and gamma both are now taxable. Check. So this is not common credit. This is a normal credit. So 36 also you will take. 18 also you will take in the amount to be credited to e-credit ledger. Machine W purchased on 1st October being exclusively used in manufacturing beta. Friends, beta is exempt. No ITC. If you get any doubt, ask her. Machine Y purchased on 1st October 4 years ago for being exclusively used in manufacturing product beta. So friends, but from 1st October it will also be used for manufacturing product gamma. Great. So it's an old machine. It's an existing machine, not newly purchased machine. Amazing point. What will you do with this 72,000? Amazing point. Okay. You understand that earlier only you would have claimed its ITC. 4 years back only you would have already claimed its ITC. Are you getting my point? Don't ask me why. Because you had bought it 4 years back. So in case of CG, you claim ITC as soon as you buy it. Yes or no? So 4 years ago only you have availed ITC. But why is the information given now? Information is given now because out of 72,000 in this month, usage is divided by 60. Usage in this month is 72,000 divided by 60, which is 1200. Out of 1200, how much is for exempt? On that, ITC you will pay back to the government. 1 year is left is fine. I am not bothered with that. I am not bothered with remaining period. What I am telling you right now is that's fine. But are you using it in this month? Answer is yes. You're not selling the CG. Okay. Nothing of that sort. Only point is this ITC of 72,000 you have already enjoyed, but now in this month it is also used for exempt because it is being purchased for production of beta, and now beta has become exempt. So in the month of October now, it will also be used for manufacturing of gamma. Means it is used for both beta and gamma. So to the extent used in beta, ITC should not be allowed. So you should pay it back. That is the adjustment. Machine Z purchased on 1st October 2 years ago for being used in manufacturing of all three products. Friends, similar adjustment. Getting it? Similar adjustment. It was also existing machine, old machine. So you already claimed ITC of 54. But something is being used for exempt now. Please, what you do? You give back the GST. Means make it payable in output tax. Raw material used for manufacturing alpha. Please take full ITC. Because it is for alpha, na? Take ITC. Why take? Because alpha is taxable. Next. Raw material used in manufacturing beta. Beta is, friends, exempt. Don't take ITC. Raw material used for manufacturing gamma. Gamma is now taxable. So yes, please take full ITC plus 18,000. So simultaneously I was calculating how much ITC you will take in the e-credit ledger. Did you take the total? Machine U, which was purchased right now, take 36,000 ITC. Machine V, which was purchased right now, take ITC. Okay. Then on older machines you cannot take ITC right now. On machine W you cannot take ITC because it is used only for exempt. Take ITC of 27,000 used only for taxable, and take ITC of this gamma, which raw material used for gamma, 18,000. So can you tell me how much total ITC you are crediting to e-credit ledger? Are you all getting 99,000? Ashima and Mahalakshmi ji, are you getting 99,000? Wonderful. Wonderful. Now what you do, take total of all which all. So, but one beautiful point is there, friends. One beautiful point is there in this D. You should read it carefully. Machine Y purchased on 1st October 4 years back for being exclusively used in manufacturing product beta. From 1st October, such machine will also be used for manufacturing gamma. Anyways, gamma is taxable only. Okay. So what you do, neglect machine Y. But wait. It's used for both. No, no. Yes, take it. So take 36. Which 36? Machine U. Machine U newly purchased. Take 36 of that because it's a common credit. Then take this 72 as discussed and also take 54. Which 54? This 54. So take on your calci. Are you getting 162? Check. Take 162 divided by 60. Are you getting 2700? Now 2700 is common credit for the month of October. But I don't have to do anything with 2700. I don't have problem with 2700. I have problem with to the extent used in exempt supply. So in this month, tell me exempt supply is of which product? In this month, exempt supply is of beta. So can you do 2700 divided by, so 2700 is used for making supply of 25 lakhs. So how much is used for making supply of 10 lakhs? See, this turnover is monthly. So ITC disallowance of capital goods should also be monthly. How do we get to monthly? Dividing it by 60. Getting it? So 162 was overall ITC for 60 months. So you did 162 divided by 60. You got 2700 monthly ITC of CG. That monthly ITC of CG you are using for making monthly turnover of 25 lakhs, out of which 10 lakh is exempt supply. So can you tell me how much will be disallowed? Two thousand seven hundred divided by 25 into 10. Are you getting 1080 being disallowed? Sir, can you explain again after 99,000? Yes, 100% I can explain. Okay, this is your question number 17. Okay, so nicely afterwards do it as homework, presentation. But I am doing rough working of question 17. Okay, I'll tell you now in layman's language. ITC on fresh purchases during month of Which month? Is it October? Yes, during month of October. Isn't it, Ashimaji? It is ITC on fresh purchases during the month of October. It is on inputs plus CG, which are used for taxable supply only, plus on CG, which are used for exempt supply and taxable supply. Did you understand? This figure you are saying is 99,000. Any problem till this figure of 99,000? Tell me, any problem for this figure of 99,000? Sir, no problem. For 99,000 there is no problem. B point, you have to now disallow some part of 99,000. So question is, what is the disallowed part? What is the disallowed part of ITC on CG? So disallowed part of ITC on CG, it friends relates to CG purchased earlier. It relates to CG purchased earlier than October, and also with respect to CG purchased now in October. Did you understand? Why you have to take for earlier than October also? Why you have to disallow part of ITC on CG which relates to CG purchased earlier than October also? Why you have to disallow it now? Disallow now. Why? Disallow now as earlier entire ITC was allowed on CG. On CG. Even if CG used for both. What both? Taxable and exempt. Did you understand logic behind why you have to disallow? So can you now tell me ITC on commonly used CG? So ITC on commonly used CG, my dear friends, is, see, wherever I have written, first of all, this is common for this month, so 36,000 plus wherever I have written old machine and it is used for taxable as well as exempt, so 36,000 plus 72,000 plus 54,000. 36,000 is of new machine plus 72,000 plus 54,000. Now 72,000 and 54,000 is of existing machines. Yes, perfect. It is of existing machine. Do you agree with me? So can you please take total 36 plus 72 plus 54. Are you getting 1,62,000? Now, above ITC divided by 60 months. Why 60 months? 60 months because it is useful life of CG. So, what is the amount that you are getting? 162 divided by 60. Are you getting 2,700? So friends, do you agree 2,700 is for doing total? Do you agree 2,700 is monthly ITC on CG? Monthly ITC on CG, which you have already enjoyed. So government says that monthly ITC of CG of 2,700, which you have already enjoyed, it is for total turnover of 25 lakhs. But from that, your exempt turnover is of 10 lakhs. So disallow. So disallow that. Disallow this X. So what will be disallowed? Therefore 2,700 into 10 upon 25 cross multiply. That will be disallowed. Are you getting rupees 1080? Did you all understand? 100%. Ashima ji, did you understand? So if I go here, 1080 will be disallowed. So now coming to net GST payable, net GST payable for this month will be this much. What is your output tax for the month? Output tax is very simple to calculate. Wonderful. My pleasure that you have understood this. Turnover exclusive of taxes of alpha, beta and gamma. You know alpha, beta, gamma. Alpha, gamma is taxable. You already know that. You have summarized it. So take total of taxable turnover 9 lakh plus 6 lakh. So take on your calci 15 lakh and multiply 15 lakh by everything is interstate supply. 15 lakh into 18%, are you getting 2,70,000? Check. You are getting a 270. In this 270 you add, don't forget, add that 1080. So your liability will become 2,71,080. This 1080 you have to add because it is on exempt supply made using CG on which ITC is claimed. So you have to add it back. So from 271,080, now you take ITC of complete 99,000. So what is that? You are getting 172,080. Are you getting 172,080? Or there is one more way to look at it. That one more way to look at it is you are paying 270. To pay 270, you will get ITC of 99,000 minus 1080. That is 97,920. It's one and the same. You eat it like this or like this. It's one and the same. Did you all understand it? Did you enjoy the topic of ITC along with all the illustrations of TYK from your module? Amazing topic, isn't it? Have you understood all the things? Just for your self solving, can I give you question number 20? Only one question remaining from this topic. Sorry, not yes, 20. Only one question remaining from this topic. Did you get it, all of you? Yes. So shall we, friends, end this session? Have you understood all the things? So slowly, steadily, in the next session, we will go to topic of scope of supply. Okay. Thank you so much for being such wonderful audience. I'll see you in the next session. Till then, keep smiling, keep studying, and stay blessed. Thank you. Friends, yes. So can I end the session? Tomorrow in the evening only we'll have the session. Earlier I had told you that we will have in the morning, but in the evening only we'll have the session. I will tell you the exact timings. Is that fine? Can I end the session?